Hey, my name is Jake Nicholson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The Bank of England, the Federal Reserve, the markets, everyone is saying mortgage rates and interest rates are going to start rising over the next few weeks and months. We're already seeing thousands of mortgage products be pulled from the market. In this video, I'm going to give you the latest update on where we're expecting the Bank of England rate to go. And it's significantly higher than what you might be thinking. Now, we're also going to talk about what you should do. Maybe you want to buy a property, maybe you've got a remortgage coming up, or maybe you just want to know how this stuff works. Well, in this video, we're going to cover all of that for you. But before we do, make sure that you subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. Join over 50,000 subscribers who get all the latest house price news, interest rate news, property investing tips, and much, much more. And help me get some views on this video. Your part in that is really simple. All you need to do is smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button. That really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and that really helps the channel grow. So thanks to everyone that does that. So it's been a crazy month, hasn't it? If you think back to February, things weren't as unstable as they are right now. March, we had a 90% chance that the Bank of England was going to cut interest rates. That would have fed through to lower mortgage rates for you, but things changed with the war in the Middle East. And that uncertainty means that the probability of inflation coming back is rising every single day. Now, we also don't know what could happen because, let's face it, this war could end tomorrow. It could carry on for months or years as well. That's the unpredictability of Donald Trump, and we don't know what path we're going on. And so because of that, the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve have a more cautious approach to where they're going with rates. We've seen this week the Bank of England holding rates at 3.75. We've seen the Federal Reserve holding rates at 3.5%. But both of those had meetings, and both of them discussed the fact that they're looking and considering increasing rates now. And the markets also feel that's what's more likely to happen. Oil prices are going up constantly. You drive home and you see your petrol going up and up and up every single day. And that could continue for some time because all of the devastation in the Middle East, you constantly look on the news and you see a new oil refineries being blown up. Now, those things don't get fixed in a day, and they can't really fix them when the war's continuing. So this is a problem. And so what we're seeing because of that is the probability that rates are going to go up. So first off, 4% deals are gone. And it's not really something that we want to see. We had rates, some of them were coming close to 3.5%. So I'm talking about mortgage rates, the rate that you get from Santander, from NatWest. All of them have repriced their products, and the big lenders are all now solidly above 4%. But I think that's going to get worse next week, and I want to tell you why. We have to consider something called the swap rate. And this is the rate that your bank borrows at. So your bank, NatWest, Santander, HSBC, Lambe, whoever it is, they borrow from a bigger bank, and the rate that they get set is called the SONIA swap. That has gone up just in the last week or so, 0.5%. 0.5%. That's a massive rise. And that means that the lenders are now paying 0.5% more to borrow money, and that's getting passed on to you. Like, that is going to start feeding through. Lenders are already increasing rates. I predict that you'll see more of that happening next week. So keep an eye on the SONIA swap rate. Now, what about the Bank of England? What are they going to do here? Are they just going to wait and see? Well, this month they did. They said the data wasn't enough to see what's going to happen, so they held this month. But now the market are saying the Bank of England aren't going to carry on holding, and by June they will start increasing rates. So your swap rate is a prediction of where the Bank of England's going to go, and that's gone up 0.5% already. Now, the markets are now saying the Bank of England is going to increase rates 3 times in 2026, between now and Christmas. So that means that we would go from a rate of 3.75% to 4.5%. 3.75 to 4%, 4.5% is a big increase. Now the swap rate's only taken into account half of that. So the swap rates are probably going to go up another 0.25%. That means you're probably going to see another 0.25% rise in your mortgage rate way before, this will happen way before the Bank of England actually increase anything. So keep an eye on that and get ahead of things. Inflation, that's going up, isn't it? But here's the contradiction. Next week, we'll get some new inflation data. I think that will be down because it's a lagging data. It's old data from February, before all of this stuff happened, right? So I think you're going to start seeing the Bank of England saying, look, inflation's going down, but we know it's going to come back at the end of this year. And that's the problem. The Bank of England was saying, even last month, inflation is going to drop below 2%. It was going to go below 2%. That's the magic number that we want to get it below. It was going to get there by April. And now it's more likely that that's going to rise quite sharply to 3 or 4%. So we're going to have prolonged inflation because of this war, which is not good. Now, the Federal Reserve, they're holding rates at 3.5%. This is where it gets interesting because Jerome Powell, who is the chair of the Federal Reserve, he's in charge of the Federal Reserve. He leaves in May and he's getting replaced by someone called Kevin Warsh. Now, Kevin Warsh is appointed by Donald Trump. Donald Trump has picked him. Donald Trump wants interest rates to go down significantly, partly for personal benefit because he has a lot of property assets, obviously, and that would be better for him. But also he thinks it would get the economy going, and it probably would. It would get people spending and get business moving, which is good. But this Kevin Warsh guy, if you Google him and look at him, he's the kind of guy that would be more likely to increase rates. Now, Donald Trump's been very anti-Jerome Powell. Every week he tweets about him, or Truth Socials about him, saying how bad Jerome Powell is and why he's too late Jerome Powell is what he calls him. And it'll be interesting now with this new guy in, does he want to impress Donald Trump? Is he going to have Donald Trump like in his ear saying, you need to cut rates? Is he going to ignore it, or is he going to increase rates? It'll be really interesting. So Jerome Powell at the moment is saying, look, rates might need to go up. Andrew Bailey at the Bank of England is saying rates might need to go up. The markets are saying rates might need to go up. The swap rate, which is what you really care about, that's the prediction of where rates are going, that's gone up. That means your mortgage rate has already increased. So what do you do if you have a mortgage that's expiring in the next 6 months? It's important to share this info. You get on the phone to your broker, you start negotiating your new deal now. You don't wait. You start your new deal as soon as possible. So even if your deal doesn't end for 6 months, you can start the process now. You can lock in a rate today. Maybe you can get a rate today at 4.5%. Now, if between now and when your rate starts in 6 months or whatever it is, the rates go up, you're not going to get a higher rate because you've locked in at 4.5%. You've got your worst case scenario. But if all of this war ends on Monday, rates start tumbling down, inflation starts coming down, you can then swap onto a better rate because you didn't start the new one. It's important, really important in this market, whether you're a buy-to-let investor, a residential person, or even if you're buying something, that you get the best rate as quick as you can. Don't mess around because I think rates are going to go up. Mortgage rates are going to go up again next week. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Do like the video and subscribe. And please check out all the other content as well on my channel, including this video right here.